Und guten Morgen, mein Herr. That's about the best German I've got. G'day, everybody. Welcome from Australia. It is 05:30 hours, pretty much. And I am your host, Noppers. Welcome to another Hell Let Loose stream. This one is for the Hell Breaks Loose competition. We have today, I'm going to try and get these names right. It is Stostrup Donnerbalken and 404 Skill Not Found. I don't know how to say that in German, sorry. And they are the two teams that I will be streaming for today. This is the Hell Breaks Loose competition. You can see there in the background we've got the map up. It is going to be Omaha. It's going to be Omaha night, I believe. I'm just trying to work out some stuff here to make sure I've got the right squad and the right data in the background. Let's see if I can find the person. No idea. Yeah, and they're just trying to set up here while we're working out stuff. But look, there's the... well, welcome anyway, first of all. I have streamed one match already for the Hell Breaks Loose competition. I have streamed quite a bit of other stuff. I did a seasonal earlier on this evening, and that was a bit of fun, so that video's up. And this one here, these two teams should be pretty good. The standings is what I'm actually looking for here, so we'll get the map at the background there. That's gone. So this is Omaha flying around in the background there. So I'll be able to create my own squad here by the look of this, I reckon. And we do know that, yeah, I don't know what's going to go on here. We'll see what happens. We do know that Omaha could be a challenging match to play. Let's have a look at this here. This is the standings for Hell Breaks Loose at the moment. And 404 is up there with 2 wins, 1 loss. And Stostrup is down there with 1 win and 2 losses. So it's a little bit more important that StDb, and I'm going to call them that, StDb and 404, that's the two names. StDb need to win this one to try and bring themselves back up the table a little bit forward. Their score is 7 at the moment, 7. And 404 in second place on 12 points. So important for both teams there to have a win, but more so for StDb. So we'll see what happens. We are on the StDB server. We'll have a look here. We're going to jump into All God Party Squad. That's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to make sure that we get ourselves set up. Here we go. Bam. With the server staff. All right. I'm just making sure that the stream actually works. But that's the stats. That's the match standings. As I said before, we are just waiting to see this match start shortly. And I will bring up the two teams here. It is 48 on 48 at the moment. It is a 49-49 match. Bring up the live screen for you. You can see there 404 is on the Axis side, StDB on the Allied side. Here we are into the actual information in the background at the moment. As we wait for the two teams, they're getting themselves set up. And I don't know any of these players at all from what I can tell. I don't think I've streamed any of these guys before. All right, so it'll be interesting to see who are the top players on both teams here. I do have the top 10. There we go. I've got the match stats for this. So what you're going to see during this match, I'm going to be able to give you this information. I'm going to be able to give you these as well. They're not quite right, some of them. Telebroski is working on this for the seasonal, and this is stuff that I can actually use here. We've got a tank scoreboard as well there. And then in the bottom right corner, there is going to be the kill feed. You can see there the kill feed coming up as well. I will resize that. I found out in the last match that it was just a little bit, well, that's not the right one, a little bit small for my liking. There we go. We'll bring that up to there, and we'll put it there. It's a little bit bigger now. My old eyes. Ich bin 52 Jahre alt. So that's, I can't read it. Anyway, that is the stats that you're going to be able to see during this match, folks. So I hope you enjoy that information. But you can see here all the different players on the team. We are at 49-49 at the moment. They're just waiting for one more player by the looks of this. And then I promise you, I won't do any more bad German. That's the end of my German for this morning. Really excited to watch this match, though. I have no idea how these two teams are going to play. I have seen StDB and 404 are in my icon pool, so I have seen these guys play at some stage. I may have even actually streamed one match for one of them in the seasonal years ago or something. I'm not sure. Uh, but we'll see what happens. I'm just going to keep an eye on the chat there, as I said. Now, this is also what we'll see here. We will have up the top there the header bar come up when the map appears, though. We will take off the logo like that, so that when there's no map with a little logo there, but when the map's up, you'll be able to see the resources up the top there. This is HBL, of course. Let's talk to you a little bit about both teams, actually, before we get going here. And 404 still not found. They don't have any information on their planner for the the HBL. However, a Stostrup Donnerbal can do. They were talking about the fact that in spring of 2020, Germany is in the stranglehold of the COVID pandemic. Joined forces with other randoms. Some rumors say it was C45H. Grew to a dozen in the first evening, exceeding 100 player mark. Some players were lured away. Some lost interest. Others had to cancel their home office vacation. They created a clan, and here we go. This is what you've got. So they have a little bit of a history there, like most clans do. And they look like they're doing okay in the competition. I wonder what their matches have been like, whether they've been nice, tight battles or whether they've been difficult ones. Either way, it should be fun watching these guys. Now, we also know with Omaha, if we have a bit of a talk about it, the map itself, Omaha is really hard to get up on the beach here on the right-hand side for the Allies. It is very, very hard to get up through there, all that terrain. We can probably, actually, let's do this again. Let's do that, and we'll go back that way. We can get over and have a look here. The trouble for Omaha, for the beach areas, you can see these giant cliffs. If you please wait with join. I need to put myself to myself. Okay, I will reapply. Please wait with joining. Okay, will do. So just talking to the guys, they didn't tell me which squad to be in. So it's that beach area there that's the biggest challenge for the Allied team, trying to get up and straight into the area. So it does put them behind when it comes to getting up the cliff face there. Who's joining? Let's have a look. See if I can find this person. I don't have a. What did he say? Please wait with. He will open Artie Squad 1 minute later. Okay, so we're just going to be sitting and chilling for a while at the start of the match. Okay, while we wait for this guy. Let's leave that. So we will wait. He'll open the Artie Squad 1 minute later. Okay, we'll just have to see what happens here. It does make it a little bit awkward and annoying for the streamer to try and get into a squad at the start of the match. What you can actually do is, for those that don't know, the streamer can join the squad, then you can kick the streamer from the squad, then you can shut down the squad and start it again, and the streamer's then left off not in a squad at all and not taking up a position. And we're just watching here, see what happens as we're waiting. It looks like we're waiting for one person. So, sorry, there's a bit of delay here, folks. That's what happens sometimes. Again, just checking out some names there for you. Look for your favorite players. And please let me know. Let me know in chat. There's a 30-minute delay on this stream, in case you were wondering. And I will interact with chat later on, particularly towards the last half of the match as we're finishing up. I've got about 30 minutes. But during the match, I won't talk to you in chat too much there. I will say hello to you where I can. Let me know if you like the stats that come up. I find that really interesting, the statistics that let you know what's going on, particularly the kill feed. You can sort of see plenty of people dying at any given point in time. It's quite quite indicative when the big killers happened as well. You will see lots of names and numbers come up there. Still waiting for one person by the look of this. So StDb, no, both teams waiting for one person. They're talking about there being 48 there and 49. Be interested to see what that actually means. But yeah, so there it is, folks. That is the HBL competition. 2 teams in that, and we talked about before the other teams, the standings. So Overlord are at the top of the table at the moment on 3 wins. They are obviously the team to beat. Kebabs and Bayonets, they're in 3rd place. And we can probably bring that back up, can't we, while we're waiting? Here you go. Bring that back up there. So Overlord there up in first, 404 in 2nd place at the moment. Kebabs, then Circle Juniors. And I'm assuming that is the Circle team we see in seasonal, but there's a different mob. Maybe not. Don't know. We all know that Hell Breaks Loose is a offshoot from the European Community League, and I have streamed 1 or 2 in the European Community League a few years ago. So, you know, that I'm not sure what happened there, but another competition. I don't mind. Good to see. All right, back into the back there, as I said in the footage, and you can see as we fly up to the beach off of Omaha, it is a challenge for them to get up there. Once they get up there, they've got some stuff to negotiate through, and then it's nice open flat terrain. It means that the Axis forces over the back there can get across to the points a lot quicker. All right. So the developers offset that by having the capture points down the middle of the map, actually through where is it? They actually have it through a bit further to the right than the left, but the middle one there, wherever the church is, towards the middle there, that one's a bit closer. So I'm not sure which point they're fighting over today. I didn't actually get that information. HBL is a little bit different in the way that they present information for streamers and so on. So I'm still learning this one because I only just got into it recently, the HBL. But yeah, so pretty hard map to fight if you're the Allies, I think. There's the chapel in the middle there. Everyone likes a good fight over the chapel. It looks like we've got 50 on the Allied side, but only 47 on the Axis. Which is fine because it means that the 404 team's ready to go, but StDb are down 2 players by the look of that. And there's a comment there talking about something about 2, and I'm going to assume that they are down 2 players, but it looks like we are just about ready to go, folks. I'm going to get across to this and check out, see what happens. We've got that audio working. Let's see here, Realtek audio out. There we go. Can't see the hidden sources. Why am I missing? Where's the Twitch music? Did I turn the Twitch friendly music loop off? There we go. Back on. Boom. We'll turn that off in a sec. We're just waiting for the music. We're waiting for the match to start here. StDb having a few problems. Teething problems. About 7, 8 o'clock European time at the moment where this match is being played. It's 5:30, 5:41 in the morning. 0541 hours in the morning. But look, it's great to have you here with me. I hope you enjoy this match. I am a bit lively. I like to get excited about the match and be enthusiastic in my casting. So I hope you do enjoy that for what it is. And yeah, so we're just waiting here at the moment. Perhaps someone can translate what it all says there. Willkommen. I know what that means. Welcome to the Stostrup Donnerbalken. My ancestry is actually German, but my ancestors came here to Australia in about 1820, 1850, something like that. I can't remember. There's a book on it. Very long time ago, but unfortunately I never really learnt German that well. So something that probably slipped by. I've picked up bits and pieces, but I could probably say enough words to survive in Germany if I was over there visiting, but I would rely on your English more than my German to get through the day. What are we waiting for here? Delays. They are still waiting for one person. I'm assuming. Very glad they managed to get the stats in for me at the last minute. Pretty happy with that, so good news. Alright. And then there's one of these squads here I will be joining. They're only allowed to have one artillery squad. Or one artillery piece per match, per battle in this competition, I'm pretty sure. What else have we got here? Let's see. Not that. Just trying to see if there's anything else here I can pick up. Still waiting there. Omaha Beach Warfare Dusk is the map. I think they're having a bit of trouble getting it set up the right map. Because it was definitely Omaha Day that we saw just before while we were waiting. Just remembering that this is a 30-minute delayed stream for competition reasons. It is 404 versus StDb. I am your host, Noppers. I'm looking forward to a great fight. I think the let's have a look, see if I can find out. Yep. I'm just trying to find the rules. There they are. There's the rules. No, that's the chat rules. I don't want the chat rules. Where's the competition rules? I downloaded that. Do that. Ignore that. Information. There we go. See if I can find the rules for this competition while we're sitting here waiting. Not lose. Correct, lose. No. Don't have that. Got the overlays I didn't bother putting in yet. Sorry. We'll be fine without the overlays in there though. No, I don't have the rulebook. Did not pick up the rulebook, ladies and gents. I'm curious to know if Panthers are allowed. I'm pretty sure it'd be one artillery allowed only. But I'm curious to know if there's Panthers allowed. And we're still waiting. Yeah, it's like we're waiting for one person. You can see the ping difference here for us Australians, by the way. Everybody on the server at the moment is hitting between 20 and 50, 20 and 60. I'm on 280. Hell Let Loose is actually quite playable at 300, 200, 300 ping. It's not too bad, even if you're against people with 20 or 30 ping. It's not that bad because you're not relying on Twitch shooting as much. I don't think that is, having to be super snap fast or whatever. Certainly, you lose some trades there if you're fighting in close quarters, but I don't tend to find that high ping is a problem. I feel like though we're getting to a point. They've got to start. There's the 49 now on the Axis side. Finally, StDb getting their last player on. So it looks like we will be ready to flip the map now. And as I said before, the Allies. So the Axis are going to be 404. The Allies are going to be StDB. I am on the Axis team for this match as the streamer, and the information will be demonstrated as such. So hopefully we should be going now. This is taking a bit too long. Players get very antsy, very edgy. There we go. Omaha Beach Warfare nighttime. I will wait and see what happens. We will talk about the map while they're all spawning in. All right, we'll be able to at least look at some information there. Waiting. What have we got here? I have to wait with somebody. I can't remember what he said the name of the person was. Watching. Let's see if I can do this right. Confirm my squad to join, please. When it opens. Alt got. Oh no, well, I don't know what that was. That the person? Checking. I think it might have been. Was it? Yes, Alt got artillery. Roger. Make sure. Okay, so it's artillery battery is the point here. Let's talk about this quickly. Crossroads and Church Road are the defensive points for 404, and the draw and win 70 for StDb. Now, as StDb get up through here, artillery battery is, again, it favors slightly 404. It really does favor 404 slightly. We'll have a look at it in a second as to why that is crossing this area here. Just because it's so hard for the Allies to get up. Here we go, Alt got there. Keep roll, in we go, down the bottom. Thank you very much. And we are away, folks. And we'll have a talk about what things they've got going on there as well for their movement as we're getting ready for this match to start. So down to artillery battery we go. We know this area down here. Oh, I better turn that music off quickly. So let's get rid of the Twitch music. We've got the Realtek music sound in the background. We do have the match statistics we'll be able to watch as we go. Hopefully you'll be able to get some good information there about who's killing whom. But here it is, artillery battery. And as I said before, I'm probably going to keep the mood lighting. It looks pretty cool. I don't need to put the brightness up. If you don't like the brightness at the moment, let me know. It'll be 30 minutes late, but I will change it if it's too dark. I don't think it is, though. I think it's set pretty nicely in the game at the moment. It's probably not too bad on this particular map. There's some other maps where it's nighttime. It's just terrible. Let's talk about what's happening here. So on the 404 side, we've got 2/3 of a truck there full of shenanigans. We've got another 2/3 of a truck full of shenanigans. There's a tank. There's another tank. And it's got a few additional humans in it as well. Another 2/3 of a truck full. And then a Luke's there. We've got a supply truck, and then just the one guy in that truck there with a couple of humans hanging off the back. Recon tank up the north there, pushing some forward, and then a supply truck right up the top of the map. Artillery, of course, getting ready to go there. On the Allied side, a 75 down there. And then 2/3 of a truck, 2/3 of a truck right there. They're pushing a fair bit down the bottom here. A couple of tanks, one there, and then lots going north here, actually, for this team, whereas not so many there, and then one up the top of the map. So StDb are pushing quite a bit towards this central area here, whereas 404 are not. I'm wondering if that's going to make a difference. We'll watch for those early kills. I'll get us across this way for the early kills both ways. We've just got to look for those rockets as they come through, and just watch that kill feed down the bottom. It's a good way of telling where we're at and who's shooting whom. All right, there's a first round going in. Did it hit anything? Good rocket. Not a bad effort from that rocket. We know a lot of the competition players now have the skills to do that. Oh, big hits. Big hits on that truck. Picks up a couple. That tank just killed 3 off that truck. Lovely shot. I assume it was the tank. And rounds going in there everywhere. Down the bottom of the map. 404 have managed to get onto the point really quickly here. 404, as expected, are in the point first. There's a Luke's moving through now. Rockets going everywhere there. You can see down the bottom of the map. There's 2 tanks moving in down the bottom there. They've killed something. Not sure what that is. It looks like a truck down the bottom. The point getting captured here by 404. They've got the numbers on. Let's swing across around. There's the artillery hitting. Great shot. Tank round just shoots past us now. StDb with quite a bit of infantry there. This point down here is quite important. We see tanks camping down here all the time. There's a truck there with an OP. 75 sitting there. We've got Tim Games. He's about to go in and try and satchel that. Tank is getting shot by another tank up there. There's a Greyhound right below us as well on the left. Good kill there from the tank. Tim's got nothing to shoot, but he's going to put a satchel on the Greyhound instead. Kills out the back there. Is he chasing? Oh no, he's been hit by his own team. That's a terrible shot by the 404 team. They've killed Tim. He'd be annoyed about that. There's the Greyhound going through now. Cassiopeia just holding position, but look at that. There's a cap going on for 404. A bit unlucky there. The Panzer IV managing to hold off. It's in the middle of the open. There's the Greyhound getting shot now by somebody. Yeah, boom. Great kill from Graf Kaki. And 404 are going to capture the point here. Let's get in and have another look at what's going on in the point. We'll get the map open. Geez, that's a quick first phase already. A couple of tanks down. There's a Luke sitting on the point. 404 take first blood on the point itself. And there we go. It's a 3-2 to 404. Watching what happened, there was quite a bit of StDb infantry that went up top. It didn't do very well. There's another tank up there. We'll go and have a look at this now, actually. So the church fight is on. There's a tank down here. It's been hit already. That's Stuart. 404 are pushing through past the Stuart. And StDB getting quite hammered here by the 404 players. The Stuart's going to have to back off now. It's got Schmucky chasing after it. It knows it's got troubles here. How many in that Stuart? 3. That's a 3-man, so they shouldn't have anyone sneak up on them. The Stuart now just trying to reverse out. Boom, big hits on that Stuart. It's in trouble. Schmucky watching it go. Can the Panzer IV kill the Stuart? No, it's made its way out. Oh, there's an explosion. That's artillery landing. Where's the Panzer IV gone? I think the Panzer IV's dead, actually. I think the Stuart might have killed that Panzer IV. No, it's down the bottom. Just further away. There's the infantry coming in to support the Stuart now, and they've killed no skill. Schmucky trying to make his way in with the satchel. Fake blood there, protecting from the north side. 7 minutes down. Tough little fight. Moving back down to the south here to artillery battery to see what's happening. We've got another Stuart down here, so they've got 2 Stuarts still in play. Panzer IV's off to our left somewhere. Links. Stuart, they're taking a few hits. Luke's still pushing rounds through, killing all the 404, through all the StDb players. And they have nowhere to go here with that Luke's doing what it's doing. Big artillery coming in. Flare going up there to see what they can see. Down the bottom of the map here, 404 did win this little fight for a moment. But now it looks like... sorry, StDb did win the fight for a moment. Now 404's moved in. Panzer IV moving up on that point down here. If StDb lose this area here, they're in real trouble, folks. If they lose this area down here, they are in real trouble. There's the Panzer IV. They have great play here from 404. Push surging strongly 404 in this match. Really, really dominant performance at the start of this game. 9 minutes down. Panzer IV pushing forward. May overstretch a little bit here. May not be able to hold the position there if it's not careful. It might overcommit. Doesn't have the infantry support up forward. And I welcome you. So let's have a look at what's going on here now. I'm just going to bring up some other information here. There we go. We are live. Happy days. And we've got some stats for you. As I said before, we can bring up the team comparison there, and you can see the Axis forces are just absolutely dominating the kills right now. Just dominating the kills. The snipers don't work, and the armor doesn't work. So those stats, Telebrowski is the person that's made it. He's made this program, and he's still working on it and building it, but at least it gives us some information to a point. It gives us something to use. Here's any tank in melee coming up, and then we can go to the tank scoreboard itself there. All right, so back to the actual feed now though, and look at what's occurring here. So there's a forward garrison already from 404, and they also have this garrison here on the edge. They've got some nice sector controlling. This one up here is probably just that defensive play for Church Road. It's probably not necessary at the moment because they've got 3 good garrisons down here. They probably should put one around this area. One right in the middle of artillery battery, and then one down south. There's a bit of a push down here from StDb. They are getting pressured back though. This nice little salient in here is starting to sweep through and clean up a bit of infantry, but it is trade at the moment. This northern push though, real problems here for 404. For StDb rather. Real problems up here for StDb. Alright, back into the play we go, and we're going to get amongst it over here, where I was just talking about. And there's some great trade going on in here. A Volker is about to play tag with Zeit, who's up on top of the building. His Volker about to get shot. Bam, bam, bam. So one each way there. Zeit wins that trade, but they can't afford to do that, StDb. He's chasing around the back now. Zeit, see what he can do. He's picked up that OP straight away. Iron drops it, and Newell gets him, but Iron is not getting an OP now. Rakinta has said that 404 are going to win. Good prediction. I might actually set that up in a second. We'll set a prediction going. See who's going to win this. Let's go. Where is the prediction thing? Manage prediction. Start prediction. Who's going to win? So we'll put it like this, right? 404 5-0, 404 4-1, 404 3-2, StDB 3-2, Chunk and Chunk. There we go. Start prediction. That'll be a 30-minute there, folks. See if you can do your prediction. And look at this play, though. Just watching this come around. Look at this play. That's wonderful stuff from 404. They are playing very well here. They've just dominated the start of this match, haven't they? El Gordo there trying to do his best to break through. Welcome to the first-time chatters and to folks to my stream. We went live 30 minutes ago. There's a bit of a delay at the start of this match, unfortunately, but I hope you're still with me. And I am your host, Noppers. I am from Australia. It is 0600 in the morning, pretty much. And I'm excited to be having the opportunity to stream an EBL match, or HBL rather, match. And 404 are just dominant team at the moment with 2 wins and 1 loss versus StDb 1 win and 2 losses in the competition. So can StDB change the direction they're going in here and try and win this? We'll see what happens. A lovely cup of coffee for breakfast. They aren't that far from the point, StDB. So they're only about 100 meters out. They should be able to make it in here. Artillery smashing point pretty hard. But StDB should be able to get into the point pretty well. Newell is now moving his way forward. I wonder if he's going to try and satchel this building here. Keeping an eye on what's going on there. Purple Haze and Abido in the window. Here's a kill coming up from Newell, I reckon. Watching the windows. It'd just be harder to see in than it will be to see out. Newell is going to go satchel, I reckon. He's going to go full satchel on this building. I'm just going to watch this little play. Is this he's bandaging now because he's got shot on the way in? Or is he going to assault the building? I reckon he's going to satchel this. Yeah, here it is, folks. Does the lazy satchel on the side of the building. Right up high, too. Lovely satchel placement. They won't be able to get that one. He's about to get shot by 3. There we go. But he's got his satchel on the building. Unfortunately, they're all dead in there at the moment. Let's have a look down south and see what's going on. Sweeping in this way. So just so hard for StDB to do anything right now. Is that any sort of airhead? No, it's just supplies dropping. We've got a 76 down the bottom is going to face off against a tiger or a panther. Whatever's coming across there. Just looking quickly here. There's the tiger or panther, and here's the 76 down here. We've got that Panzer IV still dominating the middle there. All the enemy tanks on the Allied side are gone. So 404 just creaming all of the tanks from StDB. There's a 75 below us. Oh, it's tucked away. I don't know where the Stuarts went, but they're all dead by the look of it. Look at that push going around the back towards the draw. A lot of trouble up here. And here's the 76 coming in now. We'll track that as it comes in. Down here somewhere. There it is. Just sitting at the back. Line of sight is a good thing on this map. They get quite good angles. We are looking at a tank just over that way. There it is. Straight through there. Right into the sun, actually. So another disadvantage here for the Allies. They've got the sun stopping them from being able to see very well that way. As soon as you get out here, man, that's harder, isn't it? Alright, the 76 here, hoping to pick up the... We're going to look and see what sort of tank it is. Somewhere over here, I can hear it. There it is. That's a Panzer IV. And then over the back here is a Tiger. Just working his way over, and you can see how he's using the ground to his advantage. Defilade here with the roll of the hill. Rounds going down range. Big shots going in. Wondering if he's trying to actually hit the 76 and the 75. We'll see what happens down here. Hear those rounds coming in. That's a hit. That's a hit on the 76. They've managed to tag it through the bush, through the hedgerow and the wall there. Friesenjung and now jumps out and tries to repair this tank. What a great shot there from the Tiger to hit this tank. And these guys have just got no answer at the moment. There's another tank marker up here. The 75 has moved north, trying to pressure the point a little. It's got rockets coming at it already. Trying to pressure the point here. There, bam, he's hit the rocket here. Great kill. And machine gunning up the street there. Volker gets Miller's down as well. The 75 in a good position because it can't be seen from the left very well from tanks. It can be shot at by infantry, of course, and they're trying to do that. But you can see there's no way those tanks are going to be able to see it where it currently is. So that's a good position for it. I want to go up here and talk about this area up here now. So this is pretty critical what's going on out here at the moment. You can see two squad leaders. Bombing run coming in. Who's that? That is, well, that is the 404 bombing run is trying to pick up the garrison. It's actually missed it. So it won't be doing that at all this time around. Here's the kills going up as well. The US is starting to bring it back. US starting to bring it back there, and we can see some of the tank stuff going on as well. There you go. All right, back to this. But this little play up here, Lima squad, Killer squad, just moving in and pushing and pressuring up here, and it's working. And StDb just getting pushed back. So good stuff there. Bongman gets his kill on the field here. They've got to try and find their OPs as well, but their OPs are way back in depth. India squad up there, just trying to work out what the hell's going on up here. Yeah, look how far up they are. And there, Don Vito has picked up a couple of kills there, and he's going to clear out that OP. They're just clearing everything out up north here, 404. And it means that it distracts StDb from getting anywhere near the point. Look what's going on in here. Just pressure, pressure, pressure. We saw this in the match I cast earlier this evening. The pressure, pressure, pressure. It was between Syndicate and FJ. And Syndicate just kept pounding into FJ. But in the last 10 minutes, FJ managed to turn the tables and bring back the caps. I won't tell you how the match ended up. You can have a look for that yourself in my stream. But it was a good fight towards the end after an early loss like what has happened here. No skill there, demonstrating that he didn't quite have enough skill for fake blood, and he's been killed. But this is a problem for StDb. They are absolutely getting smashed up the north here. They're trying their best in the infantry areas there, you can see. Right, down south we go. Here we go. Artillery battery, nice and secure at the moment. Tanks, what are we looking at here? 2 tanks down the bottom versus 2 tanks. So it's a tank off there. We've got a recon doing a push through the middle here. We want to see what happens here. Where is it? Further north, further north. Where's that little recon? There he is, right here. Pushing in and supporting his infantry up north. The next point is win 70. If they can get around and get some garrisons up to the north there and hold that area, then StDb are going to really struggle to try and push that back out. This tank will be very useful for them, 404, but you can see they're just getting picked off here. The defense is not too bad. Is this a solo? No, it's a 2-man tank. Shooting the building there. Red pushing through. Dietz Cole is going to have to watch out. He's going to get shot in that building. He's trying to anti-tank against the Puma, but he's got no window on that side. Puma's out of there. It's had enough of getting shot at. So it's heading north now. Way north. Geez, they've really extended. It's not very often you see the map when it's down like this, having people up this way, but here we are. Puma just making its way through now. Coming around to support the northern infantry there, trying to flank them. And StDb have to put something up there to counter that, right? Which means they are not pressuring the point. And look at artillery battery now. Remember StDb were in here before. We've got Olu there. but nobody else. Might get a spawn wave in. But look how far forward 404 have gone, folks. Look how far forward they've gone. I've got a message here. I've just got to go check. See what it says. Yeah, it's I have stat thing. So sorry, it was just a follow up there from Scheissel helping me out. Mein Deutsch ist scheiß. But look how far forward 404 have pushed now, and they've pressed StDb out of the point completely now. They're in the city area, defending along a line, so they've got defense in depth now. They've got time to respond to things. We've got StDb down the bottom of the map here trying to work something out, but it's big open country down here. We call this a paddock in Australia. So Flowski there is just sort of holding at the moment. And the stream is still, look, it's going okay there, but it hadn't started so long for the start of the stream, so sorry you had to wait so long. There's that 76 again. It's still in there. Oh, that's a hit on the 76 again. They've got a garrison behind it. And again, they have to back off the 76. It means they can't get forward with their infantry. Those two tanks there are just holding them off down the south there. There's another. That's a ricochet. That was lucky, that 76. Very, very lucky not to get pinged there. Rounds. Oh, big kill there. Pluto nailed by machine gun fire from the tank. Let's see what happens here again. See if they actually get it. Bam, that's great shooting from the Tiger or the Panzer IV. Not sure which one's doing that. But that 76 got 2 repair stations. Oh, here we go. Airstrike. Precision strike. Oh, it's a good precision strike, folks. It did not pick up the tank, but it took out one of the... Oh, it's just unlucky not to hit the garrison as well. They were trying to kill the tank. Rounds going in. It's only got 1 repair station now. It's probably going to be fine. Only 23 minutes have gone in this battle so far. What a sweaty battle. Lovely and stressful for the PTSD. Keep saying PTSD. That was the mob I did the other day. StDb team. Just tough stuff. Oh, what is that blowing up in the middle there? Smoke going in. Look how far forward they're pushed. See, they've got to defend this, and they're getting pressed all the way down. Quick check of the stats there, folks. Look at the numbers again. Let's get rid of that, and we also need to get rid of that thing there. So resources looking okay-ish for the team there. 404 are just pressing beautifully here. Look at this. Look at it. It's just, they're just grinding them down. They're grinding down StDb, and they've got no answer for this StDb. They're being pushed right back to the point. Let's get in and have a look at what it looks like down on the point itself that they're trying to defend right now. So Win 70, here it is. Lots of trench system. A lot of fun playing in here. But once you get a tank down this way, it's very hard to do anything about those tanks when there's infantry in all the trenches as well fighting you. But this is the point here, folks. So getting some stuff up to the north there. Look at that. That's a 76 belting across, and it's already getting shot as it's on its way in. There's a round gone up and killed the guy that was shooting the 76, but the 76 is coming to the field damaged already. Frustrating for StDb that they can't even get to the point. Can't even get to their defensive line without being shot. Very difficult for a tanker. That is a 3-person crew. So they'll get forward and they'll get that repair up. We've got the Panzer... Well, there's 2 Panzer IVs by the look of it pushing south of map. Did they kill that? Oh, they did. They got the 76, folks. While we were up checking that out, they got that 76. There's one of the Panzer IVs moving across the field here. There's the other one just over there. And they've killed that 76 and managed to move forward. Great gunnery here from 404. Oh, big kill there from something. That was a tank. And the 76 is now trying to push down and stop this flank that's going on. 76 misses There, it's over there behind the building at about the... Yeah, look at that. Bam. That's where the Panzer IV's shooting. Rocket coming in. Not a bad rocket. Bit short there. Miller throwing up the recon. This is where it's all at the moment. Oh, look at that artillery smashing in. Good hit on the tank. Great rocket from Untamed. Panzer IV has to back off. Lucky not to be shot by the 76 there. Another rocket over the left there from Purple Haze. Those rockets from our Untamed are excellent rockets, folks. He's hitting that tank 200 meters, 150 meters away. There we go. So Panzer IV has to back right off now. That other Panzer IV also getting hit. So although they managed to push forward nicely, oh, big kill on that. I'm assuming that was a repair station that was still left there. That's dead now. Another rocket comes in, hits the tank. 3 for 3 from Untamed. Great shooting. Panzer IV down, but the infantry has managed to push forward here. So although the Panzer IV has died to great rocketry, StDb, wonderful rockets. But the fight is being won by infantry here from 404. And StDb have pushed back another 50 meters through this little play. And they can't afford to lose that ground. It ends up being like World War I a little bit here, where you're just fighting over a meter at a time. But StDb are losing far too much territory too quickly. You can see here, losing this area now, they can't get back to this easily because the field is so open. It's all open country here. Here's a bombing run coming in. Whose bombing run is that? That is another bombing run right across the board. This is going to get the garrison, folks. Watch this. Boom, through it goes. Garrison just there. There it goes. The garrison on point is down. Commander would be yelling that to the team. The 76 here now is left by itself with just a couple of infantry. No garrison for him to spawn in on. Great bombing run there from the commander. The two Panzer IVs. There's a Tiger. I think the Panzer IVs both died. Yes, they did. Another Panzer IV coming in at the back there. But look at this pressure. This pressure now. We've got some trench fighting going on. We're going to watch Newell go through the trenches here, folks. Just because he was the person there, not because I know him or anything. I don't know any of these guys. Yeah, Newell, you can just be my follow. Thank you. All right, watch Newell as we go through the trench here. Ooh. And you can see he's just working his way through here nicely. Satchel by the sounds of that, or artillery. No, that was a satchel. Newell makes his way out the top. He's going to come across here, see what he can find. Fanatics there on the left. Newell's can see the commander. Bit of a fight there. Fanatics picks up the commander. Oh, there's my alarm, my bad. Might get up out of bed and go to work alarm now. Newell here making his way through the trench system. I was just trying to see. You see the AT gun up on the hill just there too? Down south. He's looking to see what else he can find. AT gun down there supporting the 76. El Gordo throws up a flare to see what he can see. And you can see that he's getting shot now. He's just been nailed by Newell. Newell making his way through further. A gird here. There's another AT gun right here beside us. Newell's going to just take a spot here, I think. Now he's just going to do a little bit of a roundsy. That AT gun, very lucky not to have been seen either of those two players just then. Newell looking for other players around here. He's got that tank there. The 76 now taking round from the north. What is up there? There's a rocket from Newell. Those gird there not supporting that tank. The tank trying to shoot Newell. Boom, great. Another tank down the bottom there, of course, has just killed him finally. So, but what a cool little play we just saw. That's 76. It's stopped. It's been done. It's been killed from up north by a Tiger pushing the point, of course. And as all that play has been happening, we've watched the point getting capped. It's now contested again. Where is the tank that I was just watching? Up here. There's the Tiger, folks. So I'm pretty sure that helped Newell kill that 76. And oh boy, StDb in all sorts of trouble here, folks. All sorts of trouble here. They've just been pressed way back and they're right back on the cliff face now. This is not where you want to be defending. Freddy already has decided that their team's going to capture this and he's going to sit down here. This is going to go fives. This is going to be a 5-0, folks. 404 just absolutely wrecking StDb. StDb just haven't had the answer for it. They have been on the back foot from the first moment. Oh, good kill on the commander down here, by the way, whoever did that. But their play has been brilliant here, 404. They've just crushed StDb. And they're all in the trenches here, StDb, and they can't do anything about it. The AT gun there doesn't realise it's absolutely losing all its infantry support. The 76 dead. That tank's gone as well now. That was 75. It's dead. Over here, what do we got? Another dead tank. Just so many dead tanks here from StDb. Let's have a look at why, folks. So, bringing up this information again, look at the kill difference. The kill differential there is just incredible. And if I bring up that tank scoreboard as well, look at the kills there between the tanks. The tankers on the 404 team have just slaughtered, absolutely slaughtered StDb. We'll throw that off and throw those two up. No melee kills though, disappointing for everybody. We love a good melee kill. We'll get rid of that. We'll drop that off, back into the match now. And look at the crushing of the point here. And Win 70 is now gone, of course, as we expected it would. And they're right up against it now. StDb, God, I keep saying it. They've got nowhere to go here. There's very little they're going to be able to do to hold out 404. The dominance is 4 tanks! 4 tanks coming in down the bottom here. Look at them. They're trying so hard, StDb, but this is just going to be a crushing defeat here, I think. Even if they somehow manage to hold on to the draw, there's no way they're taking back anything. There, look, the anti-tank gun is just gone. Billy Bill can't do anything about it. Look at the machine gun fire coming in. You know, with 4 friggin' tanks coming in. There's one here. There's another one. So that's a Panzer IV with a Tiger. Then we've got another Tiger back here. And another Tiger on the point. Panzer IV's going to yeet forward. Tiger there, I can see it taking rounds. Some good rocketry from StDb. They've got that to claim anyway. Well, that one's a bit short, but their rocketry's been pretty good. But this Panzer IV is going to push right forward now, shred everything in its path, and then get to the front of the point. There's another good rocket in from StDb. Someone has claimed in chat next 50404, and let me tell you, you're not wrong at the moment. Oh, that's a kill of something. No, that's just a... I thought one of the tanks went up just then, but it wasn't. It was an old repair station that was there for the 76 before. That's gone now. Here's the Panzer IV trying to shred the infantry in front of it. Tim Games there, looking. He's not watching. There it goes. It's been picked up. Someone else shot that guy. Cassiopeia gets nailed on the way in. Panzer IV needs a bit of repair. I think Orange actually got that person just then. So Pluto there, they just can't do anything, can they? StDb can't even get up to the ridgeline now. Not with 4 tanks there, folks. That Tiger's still getting pounded up there. That's that Tiger that's getting hit. Monster is trying to get into Satchel. I don't think that's going to happen. It'd be a hell of a thing if he did manage. There's another Tiger over the back there. Rocket going in. Untamed trying. Tim Games is around behind Untamed now. He's going to shoot him. Oh, there's that tank. Here's the 75. Tim Games is just following it. Panzer IV's about to get ambushed. That tank's going to shoot the frame. Oh, no, don't worry. Don't worry, tank. Genesee is picked up that Panzer IV. Doesn't need no tank support, old Genesee. He's got it. Great kill there. Tiger on the point is going to get picked off here. It's a bit too far forward by itself, and the cap's starting to happen back the other way here. For StDb, we've got another Panzer IV moving up there at the 2 o'clock position. Tiger there is just getting hammered from every direction. It's turned to shoot the 75 down the bottom there. 75 in all sorts of no man's land right there. In the middle of the open, getting smashed by 2 Tigers. It has managed to damage one of the Tigers pretty well. There goes the 75. There's the Tiger gone from whatever this was up here. What is it? Yeah, it's a heavy. So the 76 has flanked the 75, the Tiger. The Tigers have killed the 75. Where is he? There he is. This is good. This is good from StDb. Now they've got to try and get something going here. Just follow this in. As this tank pushes the point, there it goes, it stops. He's hammering that Tiger again. Hammering the Tiger again. Machine gun going in. Is that Tiger still alive? Yes, it is. Another Panzer IV here, by the way. It should be trying to flank that 76. 76, mind you, has been hit by Shorty. Now it's got to do something. And it's lost. Has it lost its transmission, or is it just struggling? There's this Panzer IV getting shot, but Shorty makes short work. I'll do my own jokes. Short work of the 76, and that's a disaster. They do have infantry on the point, though, but it's not going to be enough here. StDb, they just don't have enough coming in there. The tank death is probably not the best thing that they were hoping for, because it still leaves two Axis tanks on the field, the Tiger and, of course, the Panzer IV up there. The Panzer IV now being repaired, the Tiger now pushing the point. It lost its mate there where Saint just died, but it won't matter because they've got the dominance on this point. We are 37 minutes down in this match, folks. It's been chaotic for StDb. They've just been smashed all over the place. Great artillery still landing, picking off the 404 players. I just don't think that StDb can come back from this, though. I really don't. And you can see lots of tight fighting going on. Let's get in and have a look at Tim. Tim seems like a pretty reasonable, skilled player. He's got a garrison now. They've got a garrison down the point. He's picked up B, and they've killed all the guys that were pushing from StDb. Ladesia now sitting behind the building, wondering where to go from here. He's got to get his team, got to get his crew spawned in and try and move forward. We've got some more guys coming in down here. And you can see they have to crawl to even get anywhere near the point. And the moment they start moving forward, there's a Panzer IV shooting them as well. And artillery, oh, it's chaotic, isn't it? Rock is the only one left now. He's still got teammates there. And now he's down as well. Oh, that is just brutal. That entire opportunity of pushing there just completely slaughtered. Klee, Abido, and Purple Haze pushing in, and they're just starting to drop now as they come in. 2 down straight away, 3 down straight away. Klee down from artillery. So that push gone as well. StDb just can't do a thing. This is what I feel like when I play. They've just got nothing. Nothing. Bombing run coming in. I can hear it. Another bombing run straight over a garrison here. It's going to be a great little garrison kill here. Alright, it's going to be up here, sorry. It's a 76, I'm assuming, just there. Down in amongst all that chaos. 75, okay. So it's holding up here. It's managed to let infantry go across the field, and that's an anti-tanker. Not good. The garrison here on the defense is gone. These guys now sweeping the beach. StDb, they will go down 5-0, I reckon. I can't see them stopping this relentless wave of 404. I'm curious to see what happens. Look at that. 75 has been hit. No skill coming around behind. How much skill? No skill. See if he can get up there. Look, he's got infantry chasing him, but they've missed him. He's going to pop a rocket into the back of that tank. One in straight away. Tank is it's a 3-man tank. He's managed to hit. Oh, there we go. Zebush has picked his man up. Nico moving in now. Up on the beach, though, those guys are making their way along towards the draw. All right, back down here. Let's see what's happening on the point. Yeah, pushed all the way down here as well. Tank will get itself. Yeah. Oh, nice shot from Genesee on the Tiger. Didn't do a lot to it though. Just woke it up and let it know he was there. Second shot into the Tiger. It's going to get its barrel around. Driver a little bit slow there to respond. Third into the Tiger. Genesee now without any rockets left. Drivers responded slow, and the barrel was pointing in the wrong direction as a result. He's shot, but there's no one there anymore. Genesee's moved away, getting some more ammo perhaps. Or he's cleaning up some infantry that's down here. Tank's still frustratingly shooting everything it can. Tim Games has been chopped down the south here. StDb. What can they do? Cassiopeia just holding position and killing on the way through. Forward from his OP, so it means that they can stretch forward from it without losing it. And the trade is just working out poorly here for StDb. They're just not winning any of the trade battles. So when I talk about the trade battles, you know, when you run in and you kill someone and then someone kills you and then someone else kills the person that kills you, and that the trade, that's called trade. And the trade is being won by 404 very much. They're winning the trade. They dominate this whole sector now, all the way up through the trenches. There's nothing going on here for StDb. They just can't get up there. Artillery smashing the point, of course. We've got this stuff going on here. You can see, like, they're all on the ridgeline there behind that barbed wire. And there's only certain areas that they can push through. But they're not able to even do that because look what's happening. Their shorty's now on the draw. Moldo there just... Sight can't get through any of that barbed wire. Newell up on the ridgeline there. They're getting shot from the beach. Once you get to this point on this map where you're defending the beach, you're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. No matter if it's a club game or a comp game. Sight and Moldo doing a bit of trade there, and Moldo's won that trade. After all of that. They've got their feet down on the beach here as well, down this part. I think they lost that northern push on the beach. This will be, they'll just get themselves set a bit better down here. They've got, well, something happening. There's an anti-tank gun. There's a 76 coming in off the beach. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I was just looking to my left. It's in the back of the ship. Yeah, there it is. So that 76 will try to do something. Here's the point I was talking about that they've got to get to. They are defending it. They have managed to kill off everything up the north there. Welcome to all the new viewers, by the way. Good to see you all. So this match has been going for just under half of the full time. So 46 minutes down. 46 minutes to go, rather. And 404 started with a very dominant attack on artillery battery, and they haven't looked back since. There's not been any point really where StDb have shown threat to 404 of note, at least anyway. I am surprised that StDb are holding on so long to the draw though. This is pretty good defense, and that artillery is just smashing all sorts of stuff down here. The issue for StDb is they're not getting the garrison kills, so and the OP kills, so 404 just keep pushing more and more infantry, and can respawn pretty quickly, right? So scooting down through here, same problem for them. All this area here, they can't get up past the barbed wire there on the left. So hard this, isn't it? And there's a tank shooting from down that way. I think that's two tanks right there. Okay, so that's the two. There's a Tiger and a Panther 4 that have now made their way north to try and get line of sight onto the draw. That's 76, which you can see over at the ship there. Still there, I think. Yes, he is. So he's got to get himself up here and defend the draw. He's got to get up over the ridgeline and be able to shoot these guys. He can stay on the beach, but they're not going to win the battle if they stay on the beach. Rule of thumb in war, get off the beach. Geica here pushing in through the point. Let's see what he does. I do love following players. Yeah, let's get on Geica. Thank you. There we go. And we'll watch. Oh, Geica shot in the head by Trax. Trax says, no thank you, sir. You will not invade my little part of the country. Grumpy Cat over the back there, set up on the ridgeline. You can see this. There's a lot of infantry coming in off the ship. That's how bad the spawns are. Let's take a look at this. So, all on the ridgeline here, 404 have got all the options, right? Whereas for StDb, they have to try and come in off the beach that is absolutely heavily shelled at the moment. So they're coming in off the ship. We've got a tank up there. Actually, I didn't even see that one rock up. Where is he? That's Panzer IV, I think. Yes, it is. And look at this for positioning. So it's able to shoot down onto the beach and hit stuff before it moves anywhere. How do you deal with this? And it flings its barrel around to the ship now and just can pick up anything coming out of the ship. Here, watch this. Zebish is about to get killed. Watch this. No, they didn't see him. There, they finally saw him, but it was a bit too late. Grumpy Cat's doing some defense of that tank. Back down south we go. Let's go check out what's happening down there. 43 minutes to go. Less than half to go. What can StDb do? Have they got anything in the tank? D-Unit's made his way out the back here, but he's pushing back in defense. They've got to try and get some attack on. Rounds coming in from God knows what. There's a tank. That's the Panzer IV. Still pushing forward. Where'd the Tiger go? Where is the Tiger? There. Right in front of it. Oh, it's sitting right there in front of me. It's in a position now where it can shoot and shell down onto the beach. And this has got to be it now. Yeah, there's the cap starting to happen. These two tanks pushing forward means that they can press their infantry forward even further. And the cap is starting to happen in Blue Sky. Making his way behind the tanks. Not going to help at all because he's only a sniper. And 404 with just what is a comprehensive play here. Look at the supply truck getting smashed as soon as it comes off the ship. I think the Sherman died. The 76 is dead. Yeah, it got killed off the point. It's all GG's, folks. 5-0 here to 404. There's no way StDb are going to be able to claw this back in any way. This is game over. 404 are all over the point. There's nothing StDb are going to be able to do here. They have no tanks of note. And even if they did, those tanks on the ridgeline are just killing them. They've probably got something down the bottom here. There's another Tiger down the bottom there. But look at this. That is a G's of the G's, folks. Volker there, and they're just pushing out of the point. That's how confident they are. They're getting shot still. Cheesy down on the beach here. Bam, that's it. I saw that coming. Streamer's curse, perhaps. But really just an open position. Anti-tank gunner trying to achieve something, and it's just too hard on the beach. It is just way too hard on the beach to try and set up some sort of defensive line. Rounds coming in there from the right. That'll be that Panzer IV, I'm guessing. They're trying to press infantry around the back of the door now to push in, but it's all over. It is all over. There's a spawn wave as well. So, 404, what a victory. Just over half of a match. They'll do it in 50 minutes. Full match is 90 minutes. They're doing it in 50 minutes. Comprehensive victory here from 404. We'll get a look at the player stats at the end of this match. Well done to them. Clearly a team to be reckoned with for the competition, and StDb have just got all the work to do now, trying to work out how they can recover from that. Who was that person I was following around there? Tim Games. There you go, Tim Games. Well played a couple of times there. So having a look at all of the different stuff here. Look at your players. Don't worry about squads because we'll see players dropping off. There's some more there. Check your favorite names. You can go back and look at it in the stream afterwards, of course. Some more there for you. Oh, and there we go. While that's going up, we'll actually have a look at, and we'll put the Twitch music back on. There we go. We'll have a look at match statistics. There's your full kills. Look at the ratio there. Even if there's some incorrect stats at the moment because of some things that are missing, it still very much shows that the German side were absolutely dominating that match. All right, our tank scoreboard comes up. Oh, we're waiting for this to disappear. Here's some more of your players coming up now for you. All right, and then the last section there. There you go. So, personally, I didn't do very well, but the 404 players were just phenomenal, weren't they? Absolutely phenomenal. So, we'll get that prediction ended as well at the end of the match. If there's another match on, we'll go and raid it as we drop out of this now. But the stats I was talking about before, there's the tank scoreboards. And then the team comparison there, slapping that back in. Pulling this stuff off and put the anti-tank and melee up. Alright, and there you go. So well done. Well done. Congratulations to 404. Commiserations to the StDb team. As I said, that'll do us now. Thanks very much for watching. It's been really great having you here with me. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I look forward to streaming with you again at some stage. And if there's a raid, we'll do it. Take care and we'll talk soon. Goodbye. Good morning.